Well, all right. We are live. We are down under in the great country of Australia. We are back racing once again. Kind of a light field today. We only got 13 people with us, but also with me is, as always, from now on, for the start of the season, we have Blue. Blue, how are you?
I am, excuse me, joking on something, but I am absolutely fantastic. I love Albert Pack. I love the country of Australia. It's fantastic. Sunny for now, and I get to sit here handcuffed to Dave. With Michael Massey right behind us.
Oh, Michael, how are you? I didn't see you in the room. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, you know what, mate? It's fantastic to be here, and it's great to have you two chained to this table and commentating the race today. I'm super stoked, as the kids would say.
Well, thank you. We're stoked to have you here. It's great to have a race director in the booth with us. We'll be talking more to Michael later. So Blue, you caught your first BRL race of the year last week, live in person.
Live in person, I was surprised there weren't more carbon fiber bits flying around, but these guys did really put on a show in Jeddah. I had a blast, no pun intended. But it was. Dave said I could make jokes, and I'm going for it this week. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and these guys, some good battles on track. We make jokes about these guys, but the top five were duking it out. Of course, we had some guys running into walls and doing their best Paul Walker impression, but for the most part, it was fun.
Yeah, we had a Jeddah's a tricky one. I don't think we're gonna be having that problem here in Australia. That's famous last words there. As Austin's gonna get his lap started, he's gonna be our first time setter here in this session because he was out first.
I actually really like these Haas cars. I gotta say that they, like, livery-wise, they look pretty sick. Although they suck, but
yeah, the car, is whatever. I would say the livery's kind of grown on me. I wouldn't say this is my favorite Haas livery, but it's decent.
Gotta go with the rich energy, the black and the gold. Oh man, I don't know. Nothing beats that in my head.
That is true. Austin, I'm trying to get a nice little tow down here from Sam here on this.
So you talked about not crashing, right? So with Australia, you have this nice. It's a really pretty track, right? It's a lot of fun. It's super high speed, and I think that's where we may see some guys crash out. Not necessarily run into a wall or bonk into each other, but the section that Austin was actually just going through is really, really high speed, and you have to make sure you maintain control. You guys may catch a curb or something like that. There's some rain forecasted? Question mark.
Oh, is there? Let's check the weather real quick. Yeah, we got light rain in about 10 minutes.
So it'll be interesting to see how these guys handle the water on the curbs, because with this track limits is a thing, but the curbs, you can eat a lot of them. So we'll see how they deal with the water on the curb and not spin out in glorious BRL fashion.
Austin setting the pace with a 119 flat. We got ṟrăumplefuggly coming around. Don't think he's going to be topping Austin's time here, as he's coming around these final turns. He's green in both sectors 1 and 2. Austin went purple. Setting the fastest times in those sectors. And Rumpel is going to come across with a 119.2. That's a respectable time.
Solid.
Jacques Strapp, who's I heard Red Bull talking. There seems to be some issues with Eric's communications on board in the car, so I don't know how well he's gonna be able to hear. Hopefully Red Bull's got that sorted out, as he puts his car in second place with a 118.9. Strange place, both Bulls actually on 1 and 2. We got on the front row. Strange place with a 118.7.
And 118.7, great banker lap to have in his back pocket right now. But yeah, Jacques Strapp, no practice, because the car didn't have any power to it. No radio, nothing like that. So it'll be interesting to see if he's getting any sort of communication, or if he's just gonna Bill O'Reilly will do it live here.
Red Bull just living on the edge, and that is what Red Bull does. They are they do things their way.
I think that's Burger King, but yeah.
No, Burger King, you can have it your way.
Oh, Red Bull is doing it their way. I
Yeah,
got you.
Exactly. Yeah, so same, but different.
Rumpel, the 119. Some slow. LA Kings Dave was. Excuse me, I have Michael Massey in my mouth. But LA Kings Dave was going a lot faster in practice than he is right now.
He's struggling a little bit. He's 7/10 behind. Nick
setup changes.
Getting a little bit of help from his teammate there, Mike. On that long twisty section there, and it pays off. Nick currently has purple sector 2. He has a green sector 1. So Austin, I believe, is still fastest through there.
I was talking about Dave, LA Kings Dave.
Ooh, somebody
he doesn't have a teammate.
Dave is all alone. Ooh, Nick
Oh,
puts his car 119.4. That is pretty off pace for him. Randy, meanwhile, put his car 600ths off pole.
And the rivalry is growing between these two guys. Randy was actually spotted doing a little support race, doing some Toyota GR86s earlier this week in Austin. I almost said Austria, Lord, in Australia. So we'll see if that has affected his driving ability or maybe made it a little bit better. But I see some rivalry brewing between Nick Fly By Night and Randy for sure.
Those boys always going at it, it seems. Randy, previous race's pole sitter. We could potentially be seeing another McLaren pole today. They were looking quite racy in practice earlier.
Yeah, and the fact that his banker lap or his first lap was a 1:18.8. The dude is schmovin'. SCHMOOVIN.
He is schmovin'.
Into the pits.
Into the pits he goes. We're going to catch up with Austin. He's officially going to be out for his second lap. Dave is out for his second lap. Monkeys is also out for his second lap. Gerard has not set a time. Neither is Jake Dow. So that's curious. Gerard's going to have to get something done here. We got a new follow QVC channel. Thank you. I watched your shit all the time when I was it was 3 in the morning and nothing was on.
QVC channel is just goated, absolutely goated. I have purchased so much stuff. Honestly, it's like a, televised garage sale.
The deals are fantastic.
Shut up, Dave. You're gonna make me turn it on. Michael, give me the remote. So the other thing too is back in Jeddah. I know we want to forget about Jeddah a lot, but Peter Gasoline and Haas Montana didn't set times and ended up in like P5 and P9, I believe.
Yeah, they had a really good finish for them. Jake Dow currently sitting P7. He has got a 119.5. Man, guys really running slow here. I don't know if it's track conditions or what, but I mean, we know these guys are capable of much quicker, but we've been seeing a lot of 118s, a couple 117s earlier, and so far 118.7 is the time to beat.
Yeah, we'll see if if Austin can former Yitcout's racing driver Haas Montana.
What happened there?
What happened there? There's a lot of legal stuff, mostly just not being able to hit pen to paper. There are a lot of unchecked boxes.
Well, that will happen. Austin purple in sector 1, but he is slower in sector 2. He's gonna have to pick up the pace here a little bit. In sector 3,
let's see if he can nail sector 3. Twisty turny bits. Try not to bottom the car out.
He is sitting P4. What is he gonna set as he makes the final turn onto this DRS straight?
This little mini pit straight.
Oh, he's sitting on pole, the 118.6. Austin putting his car where he needs it. We're gonna catch up with Dave. He got held up a little on his last lap.
You touch grass there?
He might have.
Unlike Dave. Dave doesn't touch a lot of grass.
Dave coming around. This is a good lap for him. He's improved so far on his previous lap. Dave gonna come across. What's he gonna get? He puts his car up into P4, the 118.8. And catch up with Strange Place in P2 right now. Yeah. Dave's outside the top 3. I think he's in a good spot, but curious to see now with track evolution where these times are going to end up, because the rain has to be coming fairly soonish, I would think.
Yeah, then of course you get it rubbered in. much like my ex-girlfriend, and then the rubber just falls away. So it'll be a little interesting to see what happens as that rain. You said 10 minutes, right? That was what?
It's got to be coming soon. Because it was
So
about, I would say about 15 minutes. It was 10 minutes away, so we're coming up on it.
ooh.
So you know, for all intents and purposes, drivers may have one, maybe two, depending depending how quickly they can get their laps in. Strange Place does not improve on his time. He was faster in Sector 3 than his previous lap, but he was slower in Sectors 1 and 2. That's going to be a tough one. Or catch up with Randy here. He's coming around here in Sector 3. Currently sitting P3. Randy, where can he put his car?
Oh,
Ooh, Nick with a 118.6. 200s faster than Austin. That is a ridiculous split. Randy's gonna cry. Randy! Oh my god, with a 118.51. Oh boy. Randy looking really strong here.
Nice job, just continuing the momentum from Jeddah.
We got Rumpel. He's currently sitting P8. He's improving on his time so far. He's quicker through these two sectors. He's still down though from pole, but coming around now. These final few turns.
And these final few turns, Sector 3, so tricky. Got to hit it just right. Manage the throttle, manage the brake. Little combo of the both.
I would say
oh
yes,
no, he did it! He hit the wall! Oh, lines, buddy, lines.
That's going to be a tough one. Jacques Strap now. The second Red Bull currently sitting P6.
It's getting heavy carried by his teammate.
He was fast in Sector 1. He was faster in Sector 1. He was slower in Sector 2. What's he going to be in Sector 3? We are almost 5 minutes to go here.
I think I actually hear Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 miles coming from that Red Bull car right now.
You know, when you're having electrical issues, Jacques Strap with a 119, not going to improve on his time. You know, I think when you're having issues, sometimes the best thing to do is just vibe.
Just vibe. Vibe is right.
You got Osmond here now.
The coach.
The coach. He was coaching today, actually. And now he's here racing. You know, he's very gracious to volunteer his time to the local Australian hockey team. You know, gave him a little pointers coming over from USA.
I like that you had to check country of origin just to be sure.
You know, it's good to see that we have charitable efforts here from the drivers in the BRL.
It's just really weird he's coaching hockey. I don't think I've seen Azmat Bogotov touch a sheet of ice. So the Australian ice hockey team is going to be brutal, that is for sure. As far as his driving goes, we'll see.
Oh, gets through that.
The jury is out.
Pretty gets that through pretty cleanly. He's faster through Sector 2. He's a little slower in Sector 1. He's currently sitting outside the points now.
Nailed that curb too. That's not going to be great for the lap time. Of course, Azmat coming over from the Formula One.
Oh, and he's going to abort this one. It's like Austin going to try to get another run at it here.
Also, Gerard out. Peter Gasoline. Actually, I think it's American. Peter Gasoline.
Peter Gasoline. Ooh, Austin just set a purple Sector 1. He is flying on this lap. We're gonna keep an eye on this one here because he is
shake up.
He is not far behind. He is a tenth behind.
Buzzing the tower there, the Aston Martin. Wonder who that was.
Austin's quick. He's picking up. This is a good lap from Austin here. He's got to finish it though.
Yeah, steering wheel issues early in practice. Didn't compromise a thing though. Look at this.
Here we go.
Flowing through the streets of Albert Park.
Oh,
he hit the curb.
Wasn't quite. He's got to keep it tidy here.
Stayed out of the wall.
Is Austin gonna set?
That DR.
He goes P2 with a 118.6. Barely, just barely beats out Nick. Oh my god.
900th underneath Randy.
Randy is that is a ridiculous time. Oh my god.
We'll have to see. Of course, I think Fly By Night's on a heater. He's on an outlap or a qualifying lap right now. He currently sits P3. The competitive nature in Fly By Night, though. Oh, he's up about a 10th on his Sector 1 time.
He's
Big
up.
lockup?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's aborting this lap.
I think there was just a big, huge plume of smoke coming out of that car.
Yeah, it must have been a lockup. All right. Well, we're gonna catch up with Randy, who's on his lap. Currently, our pole sitter, man. You look at the top 3; they are separated by less than a 10th.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying in the open with Jetta too. The top 5 guys, absolute heater of a battle. So, you go into turn 1 here at Albert Pack, and I'm actually seeing the skid marks from Fly By Night. It was a big lockup. So you go into T1, T2 at Albert Park, and it's a quick. Correct me if I'm wrong. Quick left-hander, and then right into
it's a
right-hander
left.
into a left-hander. Yep. Oh yeah, I put the sexy and dyslexia there, but that section, that little complex there, is just so quick, so fast, and if you're on the inside, you could get bonked or maybe run into some issues with the guys starting on the outside at T1. So maybe starting on the outside is not a bad idea here for Randy. Get a nice little head start on everybody.
He's on a heater of a lap here. Can he close it out? Let's see. Randy coming across the line. That is a 118.2. That is a monumental time improvement there.
I think someone put in a little bit more practice time than the others.
Randy looking real strong. That is if this stands, that is gonna be two pole positions in a row for him. Good sign for McLaren.
Just saw Haas Montana throw the steering wheel.
Ooh.
From that Haas, yeah.
He's a little frustrated by that one. Strange Place puts his car up to P2 with a 118.4.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was not on my bingo card,
We got Nick. He's going to be coming around. He's currently sitting P4. He needs to. He's just outside the podium spots. Where's he going to put? xᴉଋ goes fastest. 118.2. Nick with a 117.9. Oh my God.
No practice for xᴉଋ. Comes in.
Momentarily puts his car on pole, but Nick snipes it. A 117.9. We still got monkeys running here. Oh man. And Austin dropping from what was that, P2, P3 down to P5. Oh, that's a rough one. But hey, it's gonna be a long 29 laps. But man, this top 5 is completely stacked. Both Red Bulls in the top 5, by the way.
Top 5. I would argue we got a good grid tonight. We got a real good grid. Top 7 are gonna be really, really fun to watch.
You see Gerard going with a 118.7. He puts his car up to P7. But man, that is
I'm sweating.
Oh, Strange Place? I think Strange Place is still Strange Place. Nope, he's not. Okay.
No, he's pitting.
Yeah, everyone going into the pits. All right. Well, wow. That that's a pretty crazy ending to qualifying there with xᴉଋ putting his car up on the pole, and then Nick shortly after taking pole away, and going to be our pole sitter with a 117.9. Only driver to break the 117s. Blue, your thoughts on this qualifying time?
In all honesty, that was a lot of, like I said, a lot of stuff not on my bingo card. It's unpredictable, as it is with motorsport. A lot can happen, and man, that was a session to be had for sure. There was a lot of guys sandbagging early, having us questioning their pace, and then all of a sudden, they opened the legs up and just started going, man. So yeah, nice job by the top 3. The top 5 top 5, top 6.
I mean, God, look at the top 10. You know,
and the last 3 aren't slouches either. Right now they look like slouches, but it's still, they're faster than me. That's why I'm in the booth. But I'm at a loss for words because this is going to be pretty competitive. This is way more competitive than Jeddah was by far.
I think I think as long as we can get, as long as we can get some clean turns 1 and turns 2. I think we're gonna have a really good race. Oh, and we have rain. Oh my God. Anything you thought about how this race was gonna go is now out the window.
What did I just say? It's unpredictable, man.
That's Albert Park for you, mate.
It's Albert Park. It is absolutely Albert Park.
Oh my God!
I'm cracking open a VB long one. Let's go.
This is our first rain race of the year. Michael, I'm sorry for those terrible Australian accents. Your thoughts on having a rain race here in Australia?
Well, mate, I love it wet. The wetter the better is always what I've said. So, hopefully it doesn't come down to some sort of questionable call late in the race to have it be, some kind of crazy win. But yeah, hopefully, good clean racing, and hopefully they pick the right tires here.
Well, we're gonna get started with our formation lap here. Check the weather, actually. That's gonna pop up.
And this brought to you by the Weather Channel, Weather on the 8s.
With that joke sponsorship, we'd actually like to mention that this stream, this league, this year is brought to you by Mr. Plow. Call Mr. Plow. That's his name. That name again is Mr. Plow. Well, Blue, we got everybody starting on the inner tires, on the inners, so it's not a completely full wet race. But let's go through our grids. We got Nick in P1. We got xᴉଋ P2, man, and what a shootout it was between those two here. Let's see here. We have Randy in P3. We got the other Red Bull, Strange Place, P4. We got Austin sitting in P5. I was talking to Austin earlier, and I believe he's feeling confident in the rain.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you never know.
Feeling good about the wetness. All right.
Yeah, feeling good about the wetness. And then in let's see who we got. We got P6. We got Monkeys in P6. We have Gerard in P7. We got Dave in P8.
The other Dave.
Yeah, the other Dave. we got Rumpel sitting in P9. He's in the point spot, and rounding out that last point spot, we got Ozma Bugtov in P10. And then sitting outside the points, we got Jake Dow at McLaren here. McLaren hoping to have a good showing here. We got Mike Oxlog, uncharacteristically low for him, I thought. Was looking pretty good in practice, but just didn't have the pace of qualifying. He's sitting P12, and bringing up the rear is going to be Nato Norris, part of the Jordo's Bazaar Motorsports Academy.
Yeah, and probably looking he had a decent result. He was in the mix in Jeddah. Obviously out of the mix here in Australia. Spent a little too much time at other tracks, I think. I saw him at Laguna Seca earlier this week, so we'll see.
Laguna, what was he doing down there?
I don't know. He's enjoying California sunshine and some random racing. Silly goose. And he got disqualified.
Yeah, typical.
Classic. Oh, Sam.
We're going to ride along with Austin here. Oh, look. Oh, bad start for the Red Bulls here. Really bad start for the Red Bulls.
And Nick is gone. Oh, Nick's in the grass.
Oh, Nick.
Fine, though.
We're riding along with Austin here. He's sitting in P3. He makes up 2 spots immediately because the Red Bulls have a really bad start. And he's going up to P2. He's going on the outside. Randy's going to go on the inside. Austin holding off on that one, I think smartly. First lap in the rain. You kind of want to settle down, but Austin's going for it again on the outside.
Just kidding.
Whoa, boy.
Oh, man. Haas Montana.
Oh,
just whipping it out, put it on the table there in front of Randy. Nice job.
We have got Strange Place, or xᴉଋ trying to make a move on Randy. Randy struggling a little bit here.
Oh, they touch.
Oh, that second Red Bull's looking to get involved. Oh boy. Man.
LA King's Dave just being a kind of an onlooker to the battle in front of him. But man, what a duke out session. Asmat Bogotov falls all the way down to P13.
Ooh, wonder if he must have had a spin.
You can tell that xᴉଋ and ßᴉᴄ not much wet time for those two guys.
Oh, Randy spins! Oh no, Randy spins! Oh, a couple cars get caught up in this one.
Oh, he's facing the wrong way, Dave.
Oh boy, Randy's got to get this car turned around quickly.
In my limited
man,
experience in a race car, that is not the way you want to go.
Oh, that's a rough one for Randy. Just bottles it coming into that turn and coming out of that turn. And that's what Rain will do. That's what Rain will do.
We said it at qualifying. You know, the curbs can be deadly. He caught a curb.
He caught a curb. You wonder with I think it was xᴉᴒ that got caught up in that. You wonder if he's got any damage. It doesn't look like it. I think it's a strange place.
Haas Montana changed for the lead here.
Oh, he's looking for it. Nick is going to defend. Oh, Nick gets a little slippery. xᴉᴒ trying to make a move, but Nick says no. Austin is now leading this race.
And a nice move, advantageous, as Nick just kind of overcooks it. Much like every meal I've ever made.
Oh boy.
Man.
Oh wow. This is a really close battle here between xᴉᴒ and Nick here.
I thought he was on slicks there for a second. The way he was driving.
There we go.
Nice job.
He's gonna make a move. And he's gonna have this one coming into these turns. These turn 11 and 12. Oh, this is a really treacherous spot there, but they navigate it cleanly. And Nick coming back for another move. He's gonna attack here. You see him going on the inside. Ooh, xᴉᴒ closing the door a little bit on him there. And they are still side by side here, coming into this turn. This is going to be a tough one.
Oh, man. Hub to hub. Hub to hub. Nick's on the outside now, though.
Oh, but he's going to have the inside on this side. Oh, wow. xᴉᴒ just saying, no, thank you, sir. You are not going to have that one. Closes the door, but here comes Nick. He's coming back on the outside.
Wow. Crazy lines I'm seeing right now. Wow. And Eric's going to come right back.
Eric's going to come right back into turn 1.
Oh, don't touch. Nice job there, boys. Wow.
Really, oh, Nick getting slick a little there.
I sound like Owen Wilson.
Dave starting to get involved now with ßᴉᴒ. Oh, ßᴉᴒ left.
Patient.
Oh, I got it. Where is
Dave was being patient early, but he's not being patient anymore.
Oh, monkeys with a penalty.
Yeah, there was a big accident with Bogotov.
We've got a safety car.
And Sam has got... Oh, no, there's another bump from Asmat Bogotov on his teammate. No way.
Oh, and he is missing his front wing entirely. What is going on at Ferrari?
Both of them are, classic Ferrari. Bippity boppity. There goes the strategy.
Bippity boppity.
There goes the strategy.
Bippity boppity. The track goes bippity boppity. Your wing is my property.
Oh, we're laughing at our own jokes here in the booth because Michael Massey has us at gunpoint. Yeah. But we look at racing 10 seconds for Asmat Bogotov and Fallen Monkeys with a 5-second black-white flag and a drive-through penalty for the Rumpelman.
This is yeah. God, kind of crazy. Both Ferraris actually missing their wings here.
Missing their wings and possibly more. Definitely got to be some severe damage to both of those cars. Fallen Monkeys also... I already said Fallen Monkeys had a black and white flag. My sincerest apologies. Being redundant. But man, the Red Bull fight is on.
As we expect, Ferrari's gonna be making their pit stops. Rumpel going into the pits as well to serve that drive. I don't think he's actually gonna be able to serve that drive-through until the safety car is over.
Also, Nick took the lead back?
Oh no, Austin's still in the lead.
I missed that. Oh yeah, sorry. Austin, don't clip this, but I got you and Nick confused. So.
Oh, we got a question here from Jordo himself. The CEO of the Jordo's Bazaar Motorsports Academy. Does Sam have a front wing? No, he does not. Monkeys in the pits as well. So we got some shuffling down. at the bottom of the grid. Top of the grid, though, boy, we've had some intense racing. Jake Dow has made up some spots. He's now P6. I'm sure benefiting from some cars bumping and grinding here in the rain. Definitely not the easiest conditions to be driving in. If we check our rain, it does get dry. It is gonna get dry, so that's gonna make things even more interesting. Coming out,
we'll see everybody diving into the pits, probably onto some medium tires. Try to go for as long as we can. I thought Austin was going to rear end the safety car. Randy is going to be the one that's going to have to really make the climb. Him and Jake have essentially just flip-flopped spots right now.
Yeah.
So that spin really, really hurt. But yeah. Randy's got pace, especially in the dry. So
Randy with a really tough time there. Man, yeah, that's got it for Randy. You don't like seeing that. But hey, that's what happens in racing.
That's what happens in racing, indeed.
What's
prophetic
really good
line, Dave.
Yeah. You know, regular Nostradamus over here.
Wordsmith.
What's gonna be interesting to see is when this race does go dry, when do you make the call to switch over to slicks?
I mean, I would almost say dive in. Okay, so you have the option to undercut and overcut, right? So, you could try to risk the overcut and lose a little bit of time. I don't know. I say go in early, ride some slicks on some wets, and then have people come in and beat some people, make some passes in the pits, essentially.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
The undercut may be the way to go here, although it'll be sketchy for your first couple laps. I would say once you start seeing a dry line form or the rain lessen, dip on in and change those boots out.
It's going to be dry in about 15, 30 minutes, somewhere in that time window. So that'd bring us to just about to lap 15, 17, somewhere in there, I would think. It's just a very rough estimate. Wow. Yeah, depending on what the weather does here, you'd be
it's really going to shake things up.
Potentially in for a really spicy race here at the end. As the safety car is now going to be coming in this lap, thank God.
A tale of two races, I think, is going to be. Yep, lights are off.
And Austin is going to be setting the pace here. Made a really good move to get past Nick.
Nick is on him.
Nick is on him, Nick is off him, and Austin is off now. Here we go. We are back to racing. Austin got a really good start.
Austin did the good old Max Verstappen.
Yep, I'm gonna wait you out, and then I'm gonna go. You gotta keep him on your toes. Well, Austin is leading this race. We are on lap 6 of 29, so we still got a lot of race left. But Jacques Strapp, currently sitting P3. You know he's gonna. You can already see he's getting a little anxious, and he wants to get around Nick as soon as he can.
Yeah, the big winner here could be LA Kings Dave, though. If those two get into a little bit of a kerfuffle, bonk into each other, Dave could really be the overall winner.
Dave could benefit here. He is in P4, and you know, especially in the rain, you just got to be opportunistic. Really, that's really all you need. As we see Jacques Strapp here, he's really trying to come up on Nick.
Trying to get that. There's that little pocket of air right behind Nick.
Yeah, Nick did not have the tidiest of corners there.
That might have been a little bit of a line situation.
And look at Dave. Dave's getting involved now. Oh, Nick spins.
Oh, he Tokyo drifts it. Wow. The Teriyaki boys would be proud.
Woo-wee.
Oh.
That was a tough one.
What a save.
And what happened? Oh my God, what happened there? Oh no. Yep, Jacques Strapp getting a penalty for that one. Oh boy. Yep, and the safety car is coming back out.
Oh
no.
Oh, as I say, what a save. xᴉଋ just.
Oh, I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened there. One minute they were
like
driving, the next
LA
minute
County
just.
police officer just pit maneuvers.
Oh man. ṟră<silence>uossuዄ is now P2 in this race. Mike is now P3 in this race. ozmot P4 of this race. Randy is up to P5. My God. Let's take a look at see if we can find
The rain has absolutely caused a next level of chaos for these guys. You know, there was a move there, but you had to wait a little bit longer, Eric, and then it was man, that's a bummer.
Oh boy. Yeah, probably that one might be looked at as we're looking at the gained and lost here as well on the safety car. By the way, this safety car is brought to you by the ʔrăɁuossuዄ podcast, your one-stop shop for anime content, available where you can get all podcasts. We're looking at positions gained and lost, and I mean, you look at it, you know, Austin gained spots off the start. We have Rumpel, who's gained 6 spots. Mike has gained 8. ozmot gained 5, and oh man.
So I've got a little bit of an interesting development out of the Alpine garage.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
LA King's Dave is on mediums.
Is he really?
He is. He's going with the super undercut. He's on mediums right now, and I mean, he must be listening to the broadcast because I said that it was a bold strategy. This is a little early, but it has stopped raining. It's not coming down.
The track is pretty wet. Oh boy, you wonder how wet the track is going to be by the time the safety car gets finishes up. Because yeah, the weather has cleared up. It is not raining anymore.
This may be a 200 IQ moment. He's got to stay off these curbs. I can see him as I ride on board with him. He's ginger with the throttle, even on a safety car. He's ginger on the curbs too. He's not hitting those curbs. So bold move. Mac T, bold move of the race, maybe?
Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, Dave being real careful. Yeah, the track is still incredibly wet. Wow, Dave making a big gamble here. But
yeah, turn up that TC, Dave.
I mean, hey, if this works out for him, he could potentially see himself in the lead of this race. It entirely depends. Is this too early, or who knows?
Once again, did you have this on your BRL bingo card?
No, I did not.
We gotta get those. We gotta put those in the merch shop. BRL bingo card. Ooh.
Boy, I cannot believe what I just saw with that. I don't know if it was I don't know if it's a situation where Nick was braking and
I think he's a little off kilter line wise because of the spin or the save.
Well, he looked like he was going pretty straight coming into that braking zone. So I don't know if Eric just didn't think he was gonna brake there or what. But yeah, that is who?
Oh, is there a little touching going on?
Is there? I don't see any.
I thought so. I was mistaken. Seeing things again. The meds are wearing off.
Yeah.
The safety car is in this lap.
Okay. Well, this track is still. You can see Dave getting really slippery out there. I think it might have been a little. If the safety car is coming in this lap, might have been a little early for the slicks. Dave is going to be having a rough time here, I believe.
Well, the debris is cleared up at the final turn and in the pit lane. Saw some wings and some carbon fibre all over there. So let's see how Nick does.
We're gonna ride along with Dave here because he tried to big brain these tires, and he's gonna get eaten alive here. He has no grip out there whatsoever.
Yeah, xᴉଋ P8. He's just gonna pass him. No fight. Oh my God!
Dave is really struggling here. Trying to keep that McLaren behind him. This is not gonna. Oh boy, this is bad. This is bad.
I think they bonked, going 3 wide through here. That's again coming together on track for the third.
No, to see Dave spinning out.
Gasoline.
Dave is.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Dave's a hazard.
Dave's
a hazard.
Yeah, go in there right now and tell him that he needs to get off the racing line.
Jake Dowd went off line 2. Stand by. Yep. I'm gonna get my.
Yeah, he's causing all issues. Tell him to get off the racing line. All right, well, yeah, that did not go as planned. You know, Dave made a gamble. Unfortunately, it wasn't working out, and you know, drivers are getting caught up in that. We don't like to see that. Strange place, unfortunately, there. That is our second retirement from that. So yeah, Austin still in the lead of this race. Rumpel, in second place. He does have a drive-through penalty, though. He is going to have to serve. I do not believe he has served that yet. Mike, currently in P3, and Ozmot sitting pretty in P4 here. He really doesn't have to do much.
He's got a 10-second time penalty. I think Rumpel can come in and now serve that. It was, well, soon, anyway. I would think. Randy in the pits. Let's see. The track is drying up a little bit.
Yep.
The radio message from Dave was, I was trying something. Randy also going on mediums.
Trying something that clearly did not work.
Dave may have big-brained this, although he lost a bunch of spots. And that restart was really Jake Dow also going on mediums. Dave, a bit of a trendsetter.
Well, you know, track is clearing up. We're seeing a lot of spray still, but it seems like it's less than it was before. Who knows? But maybe we'll get it cleaned up. Maybe this track will be clear enough by the end of this safety car.
There's another safety car?
Yeah, we're in safety car right now.
Oh, I did not notice Strange Place crash.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got caught up in that because there was just... right when I was telling you to go tell Dave to get off the racing line, they just started crashing into each other.
Oh, no.
Yeah, not great.
Not great, Bob. Not great.
Not great.
So yeah, LA Kings, Dave on mediums. Everybody else on inters right now. Randy on mediums.
Both McLaren's actually on mediums. Yeah, it's interesting strategy call there from McLaren.
It's kind of interesting. You can see the dry tire marks coming
Rumpel
through now.
Was getting a little... Looked like he was getting a little over anxious going into that corner there. Almost made contact with Austin. I don't know if they actually did or not, but good thing they didn't.
Lights still on the safety car.
We are doing at least another lap of the JoJo's Bizarre podcast safety car. The JoJo's Bizarre podcast is your one-stop shop for all anime content, available where you get all podcasts.
Man, if I have to hear that again,
Look, man,
I may start sponsoring a safety car.
They are paid sponsors. We appreciate our sponsors, and so we got to make sure we rep.
Is it like a $5 comically large check?
No, it's literally just I was just like, hey, you want to sponsor a safety car?
Oh man.
Yeah, you know. Well, all sponsorship inquiries should be sent to Peter Gasoline. He is our sponsorship director.
As well as driver.
Our sponsorship coordinator.
That's pretty impressive. He's got a super license and a law degree.
I know, it's kind of crazy. The man does. He's a man of many talents.
Oh my goodness gracious! I just watched Mike Oxlong biff it into the Liqui-Moly wall there. Oh no, he's missing part of his front wing, and that suspension has to be borked right now.
Oh boy, yeah. This race just keeps getting more interesting and interesting by the day here.
Interesting is a word I would use for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Man. Lights are off on the safety. No, lights are still on the safety car.
You're gonna have yet another lap of safety car. So Blue, I was walking around in the Australian market today, and you know what I was able to get?
What was that?
I got pumpkin donut holes. They're glazed, and they are fantastic.
It's my favorite kind of. I'm gonna save that joke for later, but yeah, that sounds delicious. Love me a good pumpkin spiced donut hole. Also, Buffalo Sam is on hards.
We got another car going into the pits there. I believe that's Mike. Oh yeah, he's got to change his wing.
Yeah,
that's right.
his wing is destroyed. So,
we're gonna have to see though if he comes out on a pair of slicks, because almost half the field now is gonna be on slicks if Mike does in fact go on the hard or mediums.
Looks like he's going hard.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, track
I
is
said that like Danny Phantom going ghost. Mike's going hard. Yeah.
The track is still pretty slick out there. You can see some water spraying up. So if the safety car ends now,
They could have been doing it in solidarity to LA King
Dave. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go tell everybody. We gotta have race control tell everybody to get off the racing line, and then therefore they're all on the line.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, Dave's are a little bit more worn in, but they're not at speed though.
They are not at speed,
So,
and this track is still very much wet. If not wet, then it is very much damp still.
greasy.
Greasy, yes. There we go.
Yeah, greasy is the racing term. Safety car in this lap.
All right.
And believe it or not, the safety car will outpoint Fly By Night and Strange Place this race. So
I'd also like to mention that Ozma Bugtov is now in P3 of this race.
great job by the coach. Stayed out of it well. He does have the 10-second time penalty. So
Oh, that's right.
right now, he'd be pretty far down there.
It's
So
not showing.
we'll
It's not
see.
showing that he has penalties for some reason on my screen.
Good old thanks, Cody's.
Yeah. Well, it's more my overlays, but anyway, we're gonna get back to racing here. Then should we ride along with Dave and get to see? Because this track is still pretty wet.
Yeah, poor Dave.
Is
That
we're gonna
radio
get
message.
we're gonna get back to racing. Oh, somebody dove into the pits. I believe that's Rumpel. It is Rumpel.
Yeah, serving that drive-through.
And Dave already not gonna have grip here. If you see Jockstrap gonna try to make a move. Jockstrap's gonna hand that one pretty handedly. So now all the slick runners are at the end of the order here. 3 mediums, 2 hards. Rumpel in the pits right now, serving his penalty. So race on, because at this point, the track's gonna dry out at some point. So who knows? Who knows how things?
We lost Rumpel Fugly due to a DSQ
Ooh, wow.
for ignoring the drive-through as he was driving through pit lane.
That's interesting. I've never heard that happening before.
I think he pit instead of driving all the way through. I think he pitted for mechanical stuff, and that's why I DSQ'd him.
Well.
So that'll be an interesting post-race interview.
Yep, we got a pretty tight grouping here between Peter Gasoline, Jockstrap, and Monkeys here. This is the battle for P3.
Yeah, the inter-squad.
We see Jockstrap going really wide there. He's in the gravel. That is not going to help his cause here at all.
Oh,
and he's got to get out of the way for cars there, and he bonks his wing.
yeah, he's missing part of that. Suspension's got to be a little messed up as well,
Yeah.
as we saw earlier with Mike Oxley.
Oh yeah,
so.
he's having trouble getting that car rotated. But he's going to stay out there though.
Times are getting quicker, Dave.
They are. I don't know if we're quite at the. I don't think we're quite at the crossover point yet, but they do be running faster.
And the radio came in from Rumpel Fugly, and it's expletive filled. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
Docksong and Buffalo, they're duking it out right now in Sector 1. On the hards, they touched. They made contact. They bonked.
Whew.
Little side pod to
front.
These
unfortunately for these guys, just still too early for slicks. You can see them all struggling here.
But man, if it works late in a couple laps when there's that dry line, this could be huge.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't want to be too far behind, because right now I mean Dave's just dropping time to Gerard.
Yeah, how long is do we have a pit lane calculator? Like how long the pit lane is here?
It's a fairly short one. Probably 18. I think you lose about 18, 20 seconds off pit.
It just keeps getting spicier.
Dave
keeps getting spicier.
I will say this. Dave is actually now starting to close that gap. So I think we are getting close here. Very tired. Yep. We have people going into the pits already.
Gerard pitting. Fallen Monkey's up in a P3. DRS is enabled.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Track is dry. All right.
Oh.
Austin's still leading this race. He's got Ozmot a good distance behind. Ozmot does have that 10-second penalty still.
Jockstrap in pits, Gerard in pit lane, and
so our top three has not pit yet, and we see Dave. He's starting to really catch up to Monkeys right now.
Yeah, get on the racing line, Dave. Let's go.
Yeah.
It almost looks like the inters of Haas Montana and P1 are sliding on him.
Well, 15 laps on the inners. I mean, yeah, that's can't be good for him. So yeah, fortunate for Austin, he probably will be coming in for a pit. He'll be able to get on some fresh tires.
Yeah, we'll see what he ends up taking. Let's see if the Haas strategy team can come up with something. Man, how funny would it be if he goes back on intermediates? Wow.
You see Austin being real careful. As the track starts drying out too, those inners are not going to perform super great. Yeah, you can see Austin. He's being real cautious, which that's kind of what you want to do. You got to get the car in the pits and get on the right tire.
Oh man, I thought he was going to keep going.
Yeah.
Hey man, Azmat Bogotov and Fallen Monkeys.
Oh, they're staying out on the inters. Interesting.
Yeah, but they have a little bit less time on their inters. They have about 2 laps left.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
2 laps less. Randy, Jake, faster times coming in on those different compounds. I think Dave went a little too early. He went about 2 laps too early.
I would say he's about
those medium.
Yeah, he's about 3 laps too early.
But I mean, he's currently in the front of all the slick guys.
That is true.
So,
although Randy is breathing down his neck. Oh, Randy box the wall. Don't see any visible damage though. Both McLarens now running in P4 and 5. Will effectively be P2 and 3 once Ozmot and Monkeys pit, because they are still on the intermediate tires.
I'm watching Jake Dow and Randy just absolutely milking the cow, as they call it, with the steering wheels going back and forth.
Austin out of pit lane finally. He's in P6. 14. He's about we'll call it 13 seconds behind. So he's got some climbing to do, but he is on fresher tires.
Yeah, and Peter Gasoline, sorry, I was listening to the different sounds of the engines. Thought it was very interesting. My my little tiny pea brain was focused on that. Ooh, funny sound. Focus.
You see, track is still just a little wet. It's finally Monkeys and Ozmot.
Speeding in the pit lane.
Ooh.
You can't do that.
Mental mistake, as we call those.
Yeah, pit limiter not on. Azmat Bogotov also hitting the pit lane. He's going to have to serve that penalty, which I think will put him probably last. Oh, no, he's coming out of the pit lane, actually. P8 currently for Azmat Bogotov. That's not bad, considering where he started, and considering that he had those penalties, lost a wing, had to battle his teammates. Jockstrap with fastest lap currently. And we also reached the point where everybody will score points in this race.
That is right. We're down to 10 racers.
We thought Jeddah was going to be a bit of an attrition battle.
Yeah, it turns out this one is, yeah.
Yeah, a lot more attrition in this one.
Austin trying to close the gap. He's currently P4. Jake Dow is, times are a little all over the place. He is picking it up, though.
At 2 seconds faster, of course.
Oh my God. He saves it.
We've had 2 incredible saves. One from Austin, one from Nick. Wow. That was... Whew. Take your breath away. I thought he was going right into that green and yellow wall.
He was going that way. That's for sure.
Just eating concrete, man.
We got Monkeys now on Sam, trying to get this is a battle for P6.
And good for those two. Sam just lasting as long as he possibly can here. Sitting in P6, way better than his Jeddah result. That is for sure.
Yep.
He's on the hard tires, the only hard compound.
Well, it depends. You know, we'll see. We'll see how much tire deg we get around this track because you know it's still early. It's, you know, there's 11 laps left to go. Maybe the hards. You know, who knows how quickly the mediums fall off? But oh man, he's got a tough job of keeping monkeys behind him.
Oh, Randy's got some schmoovin'. Randy's just ate up Dave like it was nothing.
Randy now leading this race, starting to run away with it. Dave close behind though.
4/10 gap. Maybe Dave's got to find a little bit later on the brakes. Find a different apex. Oh, there's no different apex, but
you see he slips a little coming out of that turn.
Yeah, and both charging up battery.
Oh, Randy locked up just a little bit.
Oh, jaked out his teammate. Bad exit, too, coming out of that final corner. Haas Montana also really, that final corner seems to be really tricky. There's almost like a patch of super damp track over there.
Yeah. Okay, Dave now with DRS.
This DRS zone is so hot.
Looking inside. He's gonna send it inside. Not gonna quite have it though. That's a risky move by Dave there.
Smart to back out though. Back out at the last second.
Smart to back out, but man, yeah, if he had made contact and spun Randy there, that was gonna be an automatic penalty.
Close. Making it exciting. And now this track, you can really see the difference in the tarmac.
Yep. All right, Dave with DRS now. He's gonna try to make another run on Randy here.
Tarmac? Asphalt?
I think it's asphalt.
Pavement?
Pavement. Yeah, these are streets. This is a street
Terra
circuit.
firma? Whatever you want to.
Here comes Dave. He's gonna look inside.
Sneaking down the inside. A little bit later on the
try to go inside. He's got it.
Oh, what a move there by Dave.
That was a good move by Dave. He's got that overtake. He's now leading this race.
We talked about the risky move earlier on in Sector 1. Nothing risky about that.
Yeah,
nice
not at
job.
all. Gets it done. He is P1.
Oh, wow. I thought we were about to hype him up, and then he was going to crash. Just absolute full spin.
We've just been doing that all night.
Hey, man, we hold cosmic powers here in the booth.
Randy going for it.
P1.
Oh, Randy.
They touch.
And,
Randy's in the wall.
Randy is in the wall.
Oh, man. Get that car fired back up.
We got another safety car.
We are going to have a safety car for this one. Randy is just trying to find a gap.
Randy
just keeps back into the wall.
You know, that was a tough one. Oh, Mike with the drive-through penalty now.
Oh, man, that's tough.
Goodness. You know, from my point of view, Randy trying to send it a little too much there.
Yeah.
And yeah,
that was the risky move. There was no backing out. He committed. Yeah, he ate his cake though. So.
Yep, that is true. Fortunately, not out of this race, but he's gonna need a wing change here.
Mike Oxlong speeding in pit lane and under safety car. He got a double dosage of penalties.
Bad day going to worse for Aston Martin here.
He's just got to drive. Excuse me. He's just got to drive through for it looks like speeding in pit lane.
At least for Mike here. All he has to do is finish this race, and he's guaranteed points.
And he just slipped on the soft booties.
Ooh.
So, yeah, those soft little slippers are.
We're gonna have about 7-8 laps of racing by the time the safety car comes in. You see Jake Dow's going in. Austin is gonna stay out.
Those different grippers are going to provide exactly that.
Oh, I think Dave is in the pits as well.
He is, yeah.
Dave putting on the softs, I believe.
Softs?
Yeah.
Looking for that extra 10th or 12.
You know, the advantage for these guys is they're going to be on the faster tire compound. The disadvantage is going to be these are tires from qualifying that they drove on. How worn are these tires going to be?
It could also be a little bit of an advantage. They're worn in. You don't have to worry about an outlap and having them be slick, essentially. Especially with a slightly damp, or this track looks pretty dried up, but it's a little overcast right now. But, you know, having a not super rubbered in track. It's not optimum, I wouldn't say. They could actually be big brain in this.
I'd like to remind you folks that this safety car is brought to you by the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Podcast.
Give me the gun, Michael. Give me the gun.
Is your one-stop shop for anime content available where you get your podcasts. Okay, so I have an interesting scenario here for you.
Fire away.
Haas is running P1 and P2. Austin has shown that he has pace here. Gerard has pace, but he's not matching Austin's pace. We'll put it that way.
Mid-pack, yep.
Yeah. Does Gerard hold up the rest of the field to let Austin get away? Or does he try to go for the race win here?
You know, they're both of these guys are incredibly competitive. I say that there's a better track, or there's a more optimum track for Gerard to take the win and then have Austin reciprocate. I think Gerard holds him up here.
That's he's got monkeys behind him. Then Dave, and Dave is on the softs. Same with Jake Dow. Those two are going to be the big threats early on. Once we're back to racing here. But you know, monkeys is certainly going to be defending against Dave, and Dave's definitely not going to want to let Jake by.
Yeah, great drive by monkeys, even with the penalties and the chaos at the start.
He's sitting P3 and fastest lap right now.
Yeah, with the drive-through, he'll probably drop back down, but
this track, this track is pretty much dry now, so I think any grip issues probably, this track gets a little more rubbered in. I don't think we're going to be seeing a whole lot of grip issues from here on out. At least that are weather or track related. But who knows?
Yeah, it would have to come down to, we may see, as you said, we'll probably get about 6-7 laps of racing. We're going to see some pack-in racing. We're probably going to see some late moves, lunges, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's. I think we're gonna.
They got to keep their heads on.
We're gonna get a spicy finish. I do think.
And not like Chef Boyardee spicy, like
no,
ketchup levels of spice.
Ketchup, like A1 steak sauce levels of spicy here.
Oh man, whew. I can feel my heartburn flaring up.
Michael, while we're sitting in here on the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure podcast safety car, Michael, what are your thoughts on this race so far?
Well, it's been a little disappointing, to be totally honest. There hasn't been any miraculous 1-2 battles. It's been kind of lame in that regard. Can't really decide anything right now, and these guys have driven a little too well for my liking. And personally, the safety car thing, stupid. Get rid of it.
So, you're not a race director anymore with Formula One, as the safety car is in this lap, so we are going to get back to racing. We're going to ride along with Gerard.
I didn't want to talk to you anyway. It's cool.
Sorry, Michael. I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. No, it's fine. Yeah, no, it is what it is.
Austin gets a good start here. Gerard gets a good start.
Fallen monkeys. Yeah, Gerard not doing too bad. We're talking about. Oh, he's got his overtake on. He's using some battery.
Yeah, I think he's going to want to try to separate the field a little bit, as we see Dave making a move on monkeys already, so those soft tires already kicking in to Dave's benefit here. Dave's up to P3.
As we said, opening up the legs.
All right, here we go. Now, Dave really on Gerard now. Does Gerard hold Dave up? You can see a gap is forming between Austin and Gerard here.
Oh, man. Last 6 laps. Just got to stay out of the wall.
Yep. If this holds, this will be some really good points for Haas. I think my math isn't, I don't know how good my math is, but I think that would put him either in the lead of the Constructors' Championship or pretty dang close to it.
Yeah, Dave, I went to public school. I'm not going to try. Oh, man.
You see, yeah, Gerard holding up Dave. He's doing a really good job playing the perfect teammate here.
Just filling up the track.
Just filling up track, making that car as wide as possible. We got a McLaren going off. That is Jake Dow. He is off track.
No safety car. We're good though.
No safety car. Gerard protecting on the inside. Dave trying to look outside. Gerard is not going to let him have it.
And that outside line turns to the inside line. I was explaining that after qualifying. There goes Dave.
There goes Dave.
There he go. What?
We have another safety car. Interesting.
What? Oh, man. Dave nearly avoided a penalty there.
Ooh, wow.
I think something happened with Azmat or with Mike Oxlong.
Oh, yeah. Azmat.
Oh, my goodness gracious. The 1-2 is gone for Haas. Haas.
What?
Yeah, Peter Gasoline's got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. That pretty much hands. Are we going to finish this under the safety car? Where's Michael?
Michael, where are you? Do you think we finish this under safety car?
To be totally honest, I think that we need some entertainment. This race has been pretty lame up until this point. And, you know, I think everybody should pass. I think actually specific cars that I've picked should pass the safety car. And then we should then continue racing and really provide a good title fight here. Just making a bunch of Abu Dhabi 2021 jokes. But
damn,
yeah.
Michael. Damn.
Michael's got a great point here. We could have an Abu Dhabi 2021 situation.
Yeah, we're gonna 20. I mean, there's no debris on the track really to speak of, so we might be racing again in 26, 27 laps to go.
Is this a VSC?
No, this is full safety car. We're full safety car. Monkey's in the pits. Oh, and he's serving his penalties here, and he's gonna put on the soft tires.
It's funny watching all those guys just absolutely frozen in like a T pose.
Hey man, they are that professional that they will hold that still.
Yeah.
Well, we are officially 5 laps.
There's
5 laps to go in this race.
Burn my lander. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, right?
Burn Maylander? Mylander? Yeah, sure.
Maylander?
Whatever sounds the most German.
He's Austrian, isn't he?
Is he? I don't know.
Do you care, Dave?
Nah, not particularly. Sorry, Burn.
Yeah, there we go.
Look, the producers didn't hand me any notes. I'm just trying to...
He is German. We did a quick... We had a guy in the truck just shuttled an email up here. He is German, so... Yep.
Okay, good to know.
Shout out to the production team, the guys in the truck. Their thankless efforts. We
holding
never
it down
thank
for
them.
us. Yeah, we never thank them because they don't deserve it, frankly.
Yeah. Silly guys.
So Dave's starting P3 with these soft tires on here. Randy, with the mediums here.
Have you had Vegemite, Dave?
I have. It is disgusting. Have you?
It is oh my god. The most deplorable food I've ever eaten.
It
ever.
is so
like,
vile.
People joke about us in the U.S. having Spam. And I'm like, dude, I would take Spam over Vegemite.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 10 out of 10 times. Vegemite is...
Sorry, I mean, it's in Australia. We're here in Australia. The catering cart had some Vegemite. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, who would eat this? And I took a bite and I'm like, no one should eat this.
Yeah, I put a little bit on my morning toast and I was not happy.
You know, it should be building material. Like, they should use it as like concrete block or something. Give it to dingoes.
Maybe that's why all the animals down there are so pissed off and want to kill you. They got a taste of Vegemite and they're like...
like humans made these? No, I'm developing... I mean, they're going to be poisonous or venomous. This is ridiculous.
They're like, yeah, we got to take them out.
Yeah.
This is an abomination.
Thank God that they don't have, like, opposable thumbs. Imagine if kangaroos had opposable thumbs. We would be screwed. And this has been Safety Car Talks with Blue and Dave.
Look, I'm just saying, you square me up with a kangaroo, I think you get a couple good hits in.
Dude, I'm running and screaming like a little girl.
Nah, dude, I'm squaring up.
Dude, have you ever seen those things?
Yeah, like, I can take a kangaroo.
No, dude. Nuh-uh. No. Dave's fighting a roo, and I'm filming, and I'm shouting World Star while I do it. Safety car is in this
Safety car is in. We're going to ride along with Dave here, see what kind of start he gets, see what kind of defense Gerard can offer up.
Also, Burn Mylander's a bit of a loser. I'm looking at this. He finished 19th at Le Mans. That was his best finish.
You know who else is a pretty big loser is Christian Horner. I don't think he's... I think the highest he ever got was F4? F3?
Shizot's fired.
I'm just speaking facts.
I looked it up on Wikipedia one time.
Yeah, legitimately, that is what I did.
All right, here
we
goes
go.
Haas Montana.
We're off racing. Dave really trying to get the jump here. You can see he is burning up a lot of his ERS here to try to get past Gerard. Gerard is defending well, though. Gerard is definitely not going to make it easy. We have 3 laps to go.
He's a ton of ERS. Both of them have a bunch of ERS saved up from that safety car.
Yep.
Randy could be the dark horse.
Randy coming in on the inside. Oh, they touch a little bit. They're touching a little more. Dave still can't get past. Randy not able to get past. This is we got some interesting, really interesting battles going on here for this last podium spot. Frankly,
I mean, LA Kings Dave definitely has P2 locked up. He just has to maintain that 5-second gap.
Oh boy, xᴉଋ trying to get a little racy here. He's looking inside on Dave, seeing if he had an opportunity there. He does not. Dave now looking outside. Gerard closing the door on him. Gerard's still trying to close it. Whoa, xᴉଋ getting a little anxious there on the brakes. He's going to go wide. Oh, Gerard, bad exit there. Oh, they touch again. Oh, boy.
Randy almost spun him out.
Oh, wow.
Nice recovery by both of those guys, all 3 of them, really. xᴉଋ overcooked that Sector 3 corner. They're so close right now. Oh, my Jesus.
Austin is going to have to defend like a lion for 2 laps here. He is at the tire disadvantage, but Dave's gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, and is gonna have to do this without DRS.
Oh wow! Pure driving skill, no mechanical advantage.
We still got a...
Oh,
Gerard spins, and that's
in the wall.
Gerard's in the wall. Are we gonna get a safety car? Are we gonna get a safety car?
Oh my goodness!
I don't think we are.
Gracious. I wonder if that. We may have some controversy, or I might make some. Put on your tinfoil hat here, folks. Did Gerard biff it on purpose?
I don't think that looks like it.
More at 10. All right.
Is there some shenanigans going on in the Haas garage? All right, Austin is gonna have one more lap once he finishes up this sector. Can he hold off Dave? Can Dave get past and take the win?
All right, well, my conspiracy theory has gone out the window now since there's no safety car, but, man,
it was a valiant.
Imagine.
if it was an attempt, it was a valiant effort. Oh, Dave has fallen back. Dave had a really bad exit. Austin is literally and figuratively in the driver's seat here. Randy is coming up on Dave. Randy not with a whole lot of battery left in the tank. Dave really doesn't have a whole lot either. Austin really doesn't have a lot either. He's burning off some of his energy.
Asmat Bokatov spun around right at the start-finish straight, and he's going to fall into 8th now. Fallen Monkeys overtakes him for 7th. What a duke out, though, up here in the front. We talked about the top 5, and look at the top 5. We have not shut up about them.
I know.
Oh, LA Kings Dave just eating grass there.
Dave's struggling a little bit here. Can Randy capitalize? This is the last lap because he's got to do it on this lap.
Yeah, maybe a late break. He's used all of his ERS.
Dave has DRS on Austin now. Oh, this is gonna be really close here. Can Dave get past? Yeah, he does have DRS. Austin's gonna have to defend.
DRS too. xᴉଋ's got DRS on Randy. We're in a little bit of a DRS.
Oh, you see Eric. He was trying to look inside. I don't think he's gonna have it though. Really wanted it. I don't want to speak too soon because we still got 2 tricky corners left. But man, what a race this has been. We had a lot of incidents, a lot of safety cars coming around this final turn. Austin is going to be the winner of the Samsonite Grand Prix. He's coming in at P1, Dave in P2, Randy and Eric in P3 and P4, Mike in P5. Wow, what a race. Jake Dow going to be coming across the line in P6.
And everybody scores points.
Everybody is scoring points. Monkey's coming across at P7. Getting their first points are going to be the Ferrari boys here. Azma Bugtov in 8 and Sam in P9. But man, story of the day here. Austin made a crazy move early in there to get the win. We're going to give him the fucking Mac T bold move of the race here. It's going to Austin. He gets first place. Gets his first 25 of the season. Mike Oxlong gets driver of the day. What a race it has been.
I would agree with that Oxlong driver of the day pick. That starts way towards the back, comes through some serious adversity with penalties, getting bonked into. Yeah, that was it's a good pick for driver of the day.
Wow. What did we just watch, Blue?
We watched some dudes go around a very complicated circle in the southern hemisphere. And it got a little wet. It got a little hairy.
It got a little wet.
And,
We started with rain. We ended dry.
Hairy and wet is a great combo.
Well, there we go. That is our race. We got Austin P1, Dave in P2, Randy in P3. That is our podium there. And God, what a race it's been. Austin walking away with the 25 points. xᴉଋ, though, is getting that extra fastest lap point. He is in P4, although don't know if the stewards are really going to want to look at that incident with him and Nick. I guess we'll see.
That's right.
We'll see.
Yeah. Eric doing his best Daniel Kvyat.
we got Mike Oxlong in P5, Jake Down P6, Fallen Monkeys P7, Azma Bugtom P8, and Sam in P9. And that is, Gerard. Well, Gerard technically finished because it was less than 2 laps ago. Or less than 3 laps ago, but he did DNF. But he's going to get that final point spot, so he did qualify. So Haas, getting points from both drivers.
Nice. Yeah, that's really lucky for Gerard, in all honesty.
Yeah, seriously. Lucky. That is going to be it for us. We are going to be in China, Shanghai. We have not raced there in, I think, 3 years. So we will be back. That is when we'll be back. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next week.